Have you ever watched a horror movie and felt it wasn't scary enough? Too many jump scares, too predictable, too unrealistic. Wouldn't it be great if we could watch a terrifying horror unfold? Not through shaky cameras, but through the eyes of people who actually lived it. Welcome to our channel, where today we'll bring you a tale of terror from Mumbai. A city that never sleeps will show you why it deserves this title. The story comes from D'Souza Chawl. The word itself means row houses. It's a lane full of rundown buildings in South Mumbai's Bandi Bazaar, one of the oldest parts of India's biggest metropolis. It's a claustrophobic warren of cramped rooms, housing hundreds of people across just a few acres. By Western standards, it's a slum, but to Mumbai locals, it's home. Our story takes us back to 1957. Back then, the Chawl was bustling with life and hope. World War II had ended 3 decades ago, and post-independence India was on the up. But here, in the shadows of the teeming city, poverty remained. The D'Souza Chawl, like many places in India, had an open well for drawing water, a communal resource at the heart of daily life. But for those living there, they would soon come to fear it, for no one knew what lurked within its depths. On October 13, 1957, Parvati Sathe, a young mother of 2, went down to the well for water. That was a regular chore, but that day she wouldn't return. Now we can tell you what happened next, because a well was built right outside her house. Her brother, Shravan Sawant, came running down the stairs when he heard a splash. He looked over the edge and saw his sister struggling in the water. He tried to help, but couldn't pull her out. She was too heavy. Screams echoed through the chawl as others rushed to help. But when Parvati's head hit the bottom of the well, all they were able to recover was her body. Her death shocked the tight-knit community. No one could understand why such a terrible tragedy struck. How did a healthy young woman suddenly fall into a well near her own house? And how could no one save her? Days turned into weeks, and the memory of Parvati faded. But one place continued to cast a shadow over the lives of the D'Souza Chawl residents. The well. It was as if the spirit of Parvati refused to let go. People began to feel uneasy near the spot. Some say it wasn't safe. Others claimed they witnessed something strange. At night, the well became a portal to the unknown. One resident told the Times of India, "At night I heard the sound of bangles and gungroos near the well, and when I peeped out of my window I saw the apparition of a woman near the well." Gungroos are ornaments worn by Indian women. Their sound is usually cheerful, but here it only added to the unease. Parvati may have drowned, but it seemed her spirit still had unfinished business. This dark legend was later corroborated by a local priest. He said that Parvati's soul is trapped between the world of the living and the dead, and is seeking peace. One woman told the Hindustan Times, "I live opposite the well, and at night the entire place is filled with a strange, scary energy. Sleep paralysis is common among the residents. Many have left the chawl because they could not take it anymore." In 2014, the BBC ran a piece on the D'Souza Chawl haunting. It spoke to locals who had fled the area out of fear and desperation. One man, Baba, told the network, "I used to live on the ground floor. I would walk barefoot to the terrace. Every time I stepped out of the door, I would find myself slapped by an invisible hand. I would rush out, but I would find no one there. It happened again and again. I couldn't take it anymore. I sold my house and shifted. Some have suffered more than others." In 2016, a 9-year-old girl named Mansi Kabra told the Mirror, "When I was 6, I used to wake up every night to the sound of bangles and gungroos. My parents thought I was dreaming, but one night I got out of bed and walked to the door and saw a white sari-clad woman at the end of the corridor. Since then, she hasn't been able to sleep alone." As the years passed, the legend grew. In the bustling city of Mumbai, it's easy to forget about forgotten places. But D'Souza Chawl refuses to fade away. It's almost as if the city's collective amnesia protects it, keeping it alive in the minds of those who've seen too much. Today, the well remains covered with a rusted iron grill. Some people won't even go near it. Others believe that the closer they get to the well, the more likely they'll experience something unexplainable. The question is, why? Is there really a vengeful spirit haunting the residents? Or is there another explanation behind the haunting? One theory revolves around sleep paralysis. This is a phenomenon when your mind is awake but your body is not. Many people experience it, but here it seems to be widespread. Even doctors are baffled. They say that sleep paralysis itself cannot cause physical harm. So, were these wounds self-inflicted or inflicted by another? In fact, during the BBC's investigation, one woman was injured. The crew was filming in the same apartment when they heard chains dragging metal moans. Then they saw a shadowy figure dragging itself across the floor. When they turned the lights on, they found a woman bleeding from a gash on her arm. She had no idea how she'd been hurt. Another witness said, "I think I was scratched by the ghost. I didn't see the ghost, but I could feel its presence beside me. If the truth is out there, it seems like it's hiding." Even investigations by paranormal experts have failed to shed light on the truth. All we know is that there have been countless sleepless nights here. It's a place where reality and the supernatural collide. Today, the D'Souza Chawl remains a part of Mumbai, but it might as well be a world of its own. It's a place where ghosts are not just a myth, but a way of life. If you want to visit this place yourself, though, good luck. The locals don't want outsiders disturbing the peace, and we can't blame them. Even in the daytime, the sound of traffic and the crowds make it hard to concentrate on the haunting. It's as if the city's chaos tries to drown out the silence of the dead. Can you imagine the terror of living in such a place? Well, now you can. So there you have it, a terrifying tale from the dark underbelly of India's largest city, a place where ghosts are not just a myth, but a reality. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know in the comments below what you thought of this haunting story from Mumbai. Did you find it scary? What do you think could be lurking in the dark corners of the D'Souza Chawl? We would love to hear your thoughts. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more spine-chilling tales that will keep you up at night. We've got plenty more where that came from.